City of Adelaide's Special Council meeting on Tuesday, 2 September 2025. The Lord Mayor is in the chair. This council meeting will be streamed live and recorded for publishing to the internet. Please note that an audio and visual recording is being taken of this meeting. This means that your presence at and any contribution you make to the meeting may be collected, used, disclosed or published publicly by the Council, including transferring outside Australia.
Council acknowledges that we're meeting on the traditional country of the Kaurna people of the Adelaide Plains and pays respects to elders past and present. We recognise and respect their cultural heritage, beliefs and relationship with the land. We acknowledge that they are of continuing importance to the Kaurna people living today, and we also extend that respect to other Aboriginal language groups who may be with us this evening. Would you like to be seated? Moving through the agenda, firstly we have a leave of absence from Councillor Kabada. I don't think there will be any declarations of conflicts of interest, and we have no deputations. I'm moving firstly to item 5, and we will receive the prescribed declarations from the councillors-elect, and we'll proceed to the swearing-in ceremony that will allow the new members to participate in council meetings by right. I should explain that we'll then move on to the committee process, because our committee processes require us to name individually each council member who is a member of the committees, and therefore we'll be moving a motion to nominate all of the 3 councillors here to the new council system. I'll now go and hand over to the CEO, who will go through the process of declaring the results of the polls and welcoming and swearing members in. Thank you.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. I would like to begin today's declarations by confirming the results of the City of Adelaide Central Ward Councillor Supplementary Election 2025, supplied by the Electoral Commission of South Australia. And I quote, "The council election was conducted by post and telephone-assisted voting for blind and low vision electors and electors who were interstate or overseas. Voting material comprised of ballot papers, candidate profiles, a postal voting guide, a ballot paper envelope containing the elector's declaration and return envelope were all sent to electors, body corporates and groups whose names appeared on the certified voters' roll. Voting closed at 12 noon Monday 25th of August, with the scrutiny and count commencing at 9 a.m. on Tuesday 26 August at Pilgrim Hall. The count was not completed within the day and so resumed at 9 a.m. on Wednesday 27 August 2025. Provisional declaration of results occurred at 11:49 a.m. on Wednesday 27 August 2025. In accordance with Section 50 of the Local Government Elections Act, I, Mick Sherry, Returning Officer, confirmed the provisional declaration and certified the results for the election and declare the following candidates to be elected to the position of councillor for the Central Ward. Carmel Noon, elected first. Patrick Maher, elected second. Alfredo Cabada, elected third. Eleanor Freeman, elected fourth. Could you all please join me in congratulating Carmel Noon, Patrick Maher, Alfredo Cabada and Eleanor Freeman as the successful candidates of the 2025 City of Adelaide Central Ward Councillor Supplementary Election. Section 60 of the Local Government Act and Section 6 of the Local Government General Regulations provide that an elected or appointed member must give an undertaking in a prescribed form before assuming office. The undertaking must be made before a Justice of the Peace or other person authorised to take declarations under the Oaths Act 1936. Today, 3 of the councillors-elect will make their declarations. Councillor-elect Alfredo Cabada is on an approved leave of absence and will make his declaration upon his return. I now call on Mr Sean Keenahan, Chair of the Board of Norman Waterhouse, to witness the declarations.
I now ask all councillors-elect to stand and each to state their full name.
Patrick Marr.
Together, repeat after me. Having been elected to the office of Councillor of the City of Adelaide,
Having been elected to the office of Councillor of the City of Adelaide,
undertake to faithfully and impartially fulfil the duties of office
undertake to faithfully and impartially fulfil the duties of office
in the public interest,
in the public interest,
to the best of my judgment and abilities,
to the best of my judgment and abilities,
and in accordance with the Local Government Act 1999.
and in accordance with the Local Government Act 1999.
I now invite you to come forward and sign the certificates in turn.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lord Mayor.
Thank you, Mr Keenahan. Ladies and gentlemen, I now invite the Right Honourable the Lord Mayor of Adelaide, Dr Jane Lomax-Smith, to address us.
Thank you. I will speak but briefly just to thank Mr Keenahan again for his efforts this evening, and particularly to say how delighted I am to welcome the 3 new Central Ward councillors into the chamber. I know that Councillor Noon is very experienced. She knows the place well, but it's pleasing to have 2 newly elected councillors, Councillor Marr and Freeman, to join us in lively debate and discussion. I should also mention all the other candidates who ran at the election. It was generally a lively and pretty good-tempered campaign, so thank them also for throwing their hats in the ring. I was looking at Clement Attlee's comments. He was Prime Minister in England, and he said, "Real leaders are not those who shout the loudest, but those who carry on quietly with the job." And local government tends to be like that. We are closest to the community, the level of government that most people interact with, and it's an area where there are often fiery debates and passionate discussions, but in general, we get to the right decision in the end. The public service we deliver should be about delivery and not about spectacle and self-promotion. And I think that generally we manage to get not only to the right decision, but arrive at the end of the debate still being able to talk to each other in a civil manner, and we should continue to do that. For our new councillors, I'd say that the previous council term over the last 3 years was one where we've really hit the ground running. We've got a lot of the strategies in place. A lot of the initiatives have begun. But there's still room for improvement and still opportunity for your efforts to be impactful, and I encourage you to look at the work we're doing and think what can be done to improve it. Central Ward has entrusted you with this task, and I look forward to seeing how you deliver for your community, because I think we all feel the same way. We all want to do the best for our community. We want to make Adelaide the envy of the country, if not the world, and I congratulate you and look forward to working with you in the future. Thank you. The next part of the agenda is the item that I think you have in front of you, 6.1. As I explained, this is just a very simple process. We just have to appoint each of the 4 councillors, even the one that is not with us, to each of our 4 committees that meet on alternate Tuesdays to our council meeting. So we're on item 6.1, and could I ask someone to move the motion? Moved by Councillor Siebentritz, seconded by Councillor Davis. I don't think there's any debate, is there? No? All those in favour? All those against? That's carried unanimously. Thank you very much, members, and I close the meeting.